one of the greatest to ever play, Peyton Manning completely changed the game at the quarterback position. The number one pick in the '98 draft, Manning immediately took the Colts from NFL bottom feeder to perennial Super Bowl contender.
Manning airing it out deep. Perfect. End zone.
After years of heartbreak, Manning finally broke through and led the Colts to their first Super Bowl title in 46 years. 3 years later, Manning won his record 4th league MVP award and led the Colts back into Miami for another shot at the title. This one, however, would not turn out as well. The following year, Manning led the Colts to a 10-6 record before losing to the Jets in the wild card round of the playoffs. Nobody knew at the time, but this would be the final time Manning walked off the field in a Colts uniform. That offseason, Manning underwent multiple surgeries, and due to the NFL lockout, was unable to use team facilities to help speed up his recovery. Manning would miss the entire 2011 season as the Colts went 2-14, earning the right to select Andrew Luck first overall in the 2012 NFL Draft. Colts released Manning to free agency on March 7, 2012. He was now officially a free agent for the first time in his legendary career.
I truly have enjoyed being your quarterback.
But what if it didn't happen that way? What if Peyton was able to recover from those surgeries without issue and was ready to play at the beginning of the 2011 season? What if the Colts didn't end up with the first overall pick and Manning was able to finish out his career with the Colts? This season, we take a trip back to Madden 12 and take control of this Indianapolis Colts team to see if Manning can lead them back to glory or if the two were better off apart. This is Madden NFL What If Peyton Manning. What is up, guys? Welcome on back to the channel, and today we are doing episode 2 of our Madden NFL What If Peyton Manning series, seeing what would have happened if Peyton Manning had never ended up leaving the Colts. We got to the playoffs, we snuck into the playoffs, winning the division in our first season, but ended up losing in the wild card round to the Tennessee Titans, finishing the season off 10-6. So, hoping to do better this year. Definitely want to make it back to the playoffs, maybe even secure one of those first round buys and make a little bit of a deeper playoff run, hopefully to a Super Bowl. But before we get into the regular season, let's meet the team for year 2. So, of course, at quarterback, starting for us is Peyton Manning, now coming into his 15th year in the league, age 36, 98 overall. We have Terrell Pryor as the backup. Again, injuries are turned off, so he won't actually see any playing time. And we have a brand new starting running back, Jacob Shortell, the 23rd overall pick in the first round by us this year. 5'8", 202 pounds, 76 overall, getting the start this season over Joseph Adai, the veteran running back. I mean, just look at this. 96 speed, 97 agility, 95 acceleration, 96 elusiveness, and 91 spin move. I mean, this guy is fast, he's nimble, he's hard to bring down, and I'm looking forward to see what he can do out of the backfield for us this season. Basically the same receiving core as last year. We have Reggie Wayne, Pierre Garçon, Austin Collie, Blair White, and Anthony Gonzalez. And then at tight end, we have Dallas Clark and Jacob Tamme. Anthony Costanzo will start at left tackle for us, up to an 84 overall, now coming into his second year in the league. Left guard, we have Brian Waters, 88 overall, who we signed out of free agency, backed up by Mike Pollock. At center, we have the Hall of Famer Jeff Saturday, 95 overall, 37 years old now. Bobby Williams, another free agent, 88 overall guard that we got this season, will be starting for us. And then Charlie Johnson will be starting for us at right tackle this season. Left end, again, is Robert Mathis, who led us in sacks last season. And at right end, of course, we have Dwight Freeney, 32 years old, still a 90 overall. Defensive tackle, we have Philly Moala and Drake Nevis starting. Left outside linebacker is Pat Angerer again. Middle linebacker, we have the veteran Gary Brackett, along with the rookie Thomas Barnes, 21 years old, 81 overall, so those will be our two middle linebackers. Right outside linebacker is Clint Session again. Top corners are Kelvin Hayden and Gerard Powers again, but third is the undrafted rookie Veron Beasley, 76 overall, 22 years old. Really looking forward to see how he does at the corner position. And then we also have Chris Houston out of Arkansas as our fourth corner. Free safety is Antoine Bethea, 95 overall, one of the best players on the entire defense. Strong safety again is Bob Sanders, 80 overall, 30 years old. Kicker is Adam Vinatieri again, and punter is still Pat McAfee. And then for kicking and punt return, we'll have the rookie Jacob Shortell doing that for us this season. And then we will have Joseph Adai as our third down running back. So he'll still get some touches this season, just not as much compared to what Shortell will be getting. So like we did in the last episode, we're going to simulate throughout the regular season, and we'll hop in to games that we feel are of importance throughout the regular season. So I'll see you when we get to one of those games. All right, so here we are in Week 10. We are playing in Pittsburgh against the Steelers. Both of us are 7-1 on the season. This is going to be an interesting game. But before we hop into this, I want us to take a look at the stats and see how everyone's doing so far on the season. So we're 7-1, like I said, on the season. We are a couple games ahead of the Jaguars for the division. The Texans are 4-4, and the Titans are 1-7, having an awful year. Panthers are actually 0-8 so far in the season. They haven't even won a game yet this season. So Matt Ryan currently leads the league in passing with over 2,500 passing yards. Peyton Manning is 4th. Peyton Manning also leads the league in passing touchdowns with 22 to only 7 interceptions. Jay Cutler's already thrown 15 interceptions on the season. That's not surprising. Ahmad Bradshaw leads the league in rushing with over 1,000 yards already, along with Michael Turner. Michael Turner also leads the league with 12 rushing touchdowns. Roddy White leads the league in receptions with 64. Reggie Wayne is second with 60. It's also Roddy White and Reggie Wayne 1-2 in receiving yards. But Reggie Wayne does lead the league in receiving touchdowns with 11 so far on the season. Adrian Claiborne leads the league with 12.5 sacks, while Robert Mathis has 10 so far on the season. So far, the rushing game hasn't been great. Jacob Shortell is averaging less than 3 yards a carry, 375 total yards on the season with 2 rushing touchdowns. Joseph Adai only 78 carries for 167 yards with 1 rushing touchdown. So very few carries for these guys, but they're also not averaging many yards a carry. So the rushing game hasn't been there for us, but it hasn't slowed us down in terms of winning games. Like we saw earlier, Reggie Wayne is very high up in the league in terms of receptions and receiving yards. The rest of the receiving corps is far behind. Austin Collie is second in receiving with 29 catches for 346 yards and 6 touchdowns. Dallas Clark only 20 catches, 270 yards, no touchdowns. And then Pierre Garçon, 29 catches for 242 yards and 4 touchdowns. Like I said, Robert Mathis has 10 sacks on the season. Dwight Freeney has 8. Bob Sanders 5. Philly Moala 3. Craig Terrell, the rookie, has 2.5, and Jerry Hughes has 1. Clint Session currently leads us with 54 tackles. Adam Vinatieri is 13 for 15 on field goals on the season with a long of 49, and also 21 for 21 on extra points. Pat McAfee has 58 punts on the season for an average of 46.5 yards per punt. Like I said, we're going to be hopping into this Week 10 game at Pittsburgh to go up against the Steelers to see which of us will move to 8-1 on the season.
Receivers in the NFL.
And it seems like Reggie Wayne has been making.
There we go. We got Austin Collie over the middle on the post route. 23 yards for Austin Collie there on that one. Manning back to throw again here. Looking, and he's going to end up getting sacked by Smith on this one. It'll be 3rd and 18 coming up now. And that throw is incomplete, so the Colts will be forced to punt this one away here. McAfee out to punt it away here, and this will be a very good punt. It will pin Pittsburgh back at the 12. McAfee in his hometown of Pittsburgh here, near where he grew up in Plum, Pennsylvania. And, Ben Roethlisberger is going to go down, but Gary Brackett gets in the backfield. It looked like Ben was about to hand off to Mendenhall there, but Brackett got in the backfield and brought Ben down before he could even make the handoff. And, Roethlisberger gets drilled as he tries to thread the pass in there, but it's incomplete. The Steelers will be forced to punt it away here. Manning hands off to Shortell again here. And Shortell has some good blocking, and he's going to get knocked out of bounds by Polamalu after picking up big yardage there. First down, Colts. Manning changing the play here. And Collie is going to get the ball in the slant there. Ball is given to Shortell, and he is close to the goal line. He's going to be just short at the 1, they say. Manning in the shotgun will hand to Shortell again, and Shortell is going to lose yardage. Lose about 2 on that carry there. It'll be 3rd down coming up now. Manning back to throw here, and he's going to throw to Tammy, who's going to get knocked out of bounds. It'll be 4th and 2 coming up here. And it looks like the Colts will go for it here on 4th down. Manning trying to find something. There's a flag on the play as Manning gets sacked. And it'll be a holding call against Indianapolis, so it'll be a turnover on downs here for the Colts, deep in Pittsburgh territory. Ben swings it out to Emmanuel Sanders, who's going to get brought down for a loss of 2 on that quick throw. Hand off to Mendenhall, and he's going to lose a couple more yards here. Just can't give up the first down here. In fact, we're going to switch to a cover 2. Just don't give up the first down here. Oh, is Ben going to get sacked for safety? No, he gets the pass off to Mike Wallace. It's not going to be enough for a first down, though, so we will be getting the ball back again here. Manning throws short to Garcon here, and he'll pick up about 7 yards on that play. Manning back to throw again here, and it's going to get lobbed up into a crowd of defenders. Incomplete, so the Colts again will be forced to punt it away. Have not been able to get anything going offensively so far here today. McAfee again out to punt, and this will be another great punt from Pat McAfee here. Down at the 4-yard line, so Pittsburgh pinned deep here to start this drive with about 3 minutes left here in the second quarter. So past the 2-minute warning now, Roethlisberger looking to throw again, and it's intercepted by Beasley! And Beasley's going to take this one back. They're not going to stop him. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Beasley, the undrafted rookie free agent, with a pick 6 to put the Colts on the board here late in the first half. Manning back to throw here, and he will look for Dallas Clark, and he'll find him, and he's able to hold on through the hit from Troy Polamalu. Manning back to throw here, and he will throw, and he'll find Reggie Wayne for a huge gain of over 20 yards here as the clock ticks under 1 minute remaining here in the first half. Manning back to throw one more time here. Goes to Dallas Clark, and it's caught! And it's in the end zone. Touchdown! Polamalu tried to make a play on the ball, but Dallas Clark was able to make the catch and get in the end zone. Peyton Manning going after Troy Polamalu this entire drive here. Polamalu tried to make a play on the ball, just couldn't. He was in good position, just a perfect pass from Manning to Clark there. And the Colts will take a 2-touchdown lead here late in the first half. Ooh, big hit by Antoine Bethea to knock the ball out from Mike Wallace. That would have been a huge play for the Steelers. Field goal is up, and it is no good. Missed it left. So with 19 seconds and 2 timeouts, the Colts will have the ball near midfield. Manning back to throw here. And he's going to find Austin Collie, who's got good yardage down to the Pittsburgh 34 and out of bounds with 14 seconds remaining. Manning back to throw again, and he's found Austin Collie deep at the 10-yard line. Polamalu brings him down. The Colts call timeout. 9 seconds remaining here. Kick from Vinatieri is up and good. So the Colts take a 17-0 lead into halftime and will receive the second half kickoff. Shortell with the carry here. Good yardage from Shortell. Breaks the tackle from Troy Polamalu and gets good yardage down to the 39-yard line. Peyton Manning back to throw again here. And he's going deep. He's got Pierre Garcon behind the defense. And Pittsburgh won't catch him. Pierre Garcon into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Manning on the misdirection handoff here to Shortell. He's able to break a tackle and pick up good yardage there. Past the 50 down to the 42-yard line of Pittsburgh. And it'll be another first down for the Colts. Manning play action here. Back to throw. He's got Dallas Clark. No, it's Jacob Tamme wide open. And Jacob Tamme makes the catch down at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal, Indianapolis. Manning in the shotgun. Handoff to Shortell here. And Shortell is able to get in the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And the Colts take an even larger lead here. An extra point away from a 31-0 lead here in Pittsburgh. Roethlisberger back to throw. Going deep here to Powers with the interception. Wallace was the intended receiver there, or Sanders, but Powers is able to pick it off. That's Ben's second interception of the day. Peyton back to throw. He'll throw it to Shortell out of the backfield. He breaks a tackle. He breaks another one. Shortell's running down the field. He's got the speed. He's down at the 13-yard line. Jacob Shortell with a huge play out of the backfield, making men miss. Just makes these guys miss and then turns on the Jets. And Palomalu was able to get over in time to keep him from scoring. But what a huge play there. Manning back to throw here. He's looking. He's got a man in the back of the end zone, and it's Pierre Garçon. What will they rule? Will they rule touchdown? I think they will, and they do. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The blowout continues. Oh, and Beasley with another interception of Roethlisberger here. He won't be able to return this one all the way, but that's his second pick of the day here. Roethlisberger's the third pick he's thrown. Have a day for the rookie. Manning hands off to Joseph Adai here, who's got good blocking, and Joseph Adai takes it all the way. Takes one carry, 23 yards, and they are piling it on here in Pittsburgh. Oh, and Dwight Freeney forces the fumble from Ben Roethlisberger, and Robert Mathis falls on it, and that will be this game, folks. That'll be the end.
Again with the carry.
Oh, Shortell. We run one final play, and Shortell takes it all the way to pile it on. The rookies pile it on here. Pittsburgh's not going to be happy about that one. You hear the boos coming in. The Steelers aren't happy about that as the rookie takes it all the way to finish off the game. He just turned on that speed. Stats on the game, Peyton Manning was almost perfect. 17 for 22, 323 yards, 77% completion percentage, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Rushing-wise, Jacob Shortell had his best game as a pro so far. 16 carries, 130 yards with 2 touchdowns. Joseph Adai also had 3 carries for 33 yards and a touchdown. Receiving-wise, Austin Collie, 6 catches for 94 yards. Pierre Garçon, 4 catches for 78 yards with 2 touchdowns. Jacob Shortell, 2 catches for 50 yards out of the backfield. Dallas Clark, 2 catches for 42 yards and a touchdown. Jacob Tamme, 2 catches for 35 yards. And Reggie Wayne, 1 catch for 24 yards. Clint Session led us in tackles on the day with 7. And then Dwight Freeney had 1 sack. Moala had 1.5 sacks. And then Robert Mathis had half a sack. 2 interceptions from the rookie Veron Beasley, and Gerard Powers also had an interception. And then Dwight Freeney and Bob Sanders both forced fumbles, but only one of them was recovered by Robert Mathis. And then, of course, the rookie Veron Beasley had the huge pick-6 touchdown. Vinatieri 1 for 1 on field goals with the 23-yarder. Pat McAfee 3 punts for an average of 47 yards per punt. Overall, just a completely dominant game against another really good team in the league, but I think we came out and proved that we are far and away the best team in the league at this point in the season. So we are at the end of Season 2, the regular season, and we went 15-1. We have a bye for the first round of the playoffs. This is what I wanted to see. I wanted this team to really just show what they're capable of, play to this super high level, and be the best team in the league. And we were the best team in the league this year. And I'm very happy with this. So let's take a look at the stats on the season, see what happened this year. Drew Brees led the league in passing with over 5,000 yards. Manning was second with 4,700. But Peyton did lead the league in passing touchdowns, 42 touchdowns to only 13 interceptions. Joe Flacco led the league in interceptions with 23 to only 18 touchdowns. And Roethlisberger threw 31 touchdowns to 22 interceptions. Michael Turner led the league in rushing with over 1,900 yards. Jamal Charles second with 1,800 yards. Michael Turner also had 21 rushing touchdowns. Just a great year for Michael Turner. Marquez Colston led the league in receptions with 127. Roddy White led the league in receiving with 1,708 yards. And then Larry Fitzgerald led the league with 15 receiving touchdowns. D'Amico Ryans of the Texans led the league in tackles with 174. Adrian Claiborne led the league with 20.5 sacks. That's crazy. Anthony Spencer second with 18.5. And then Cameron Sheffield and Israel Idonaji with 18 as well. Rushing-wise, for our team, Jacob Shortell, 245 carries, 773 yards, and 5 touchdowns. Only about 3 yards per carry, so not great, but not terrible. Joseph Adai, 140 carries, 376 yards, and 2 touchdowns on the season. Receiving-wise, Reggie Wayne, 109 catches, 1,600 yards, and 14 touchdowns. Dallas Clark, 66 catches, 833 yards, and 5 touchdowns. Austin Collie, 53 catches, 697 yards, and 7 touchdowns. Pierre Garçon, 58 catches, 615 yards, and 12 touchdowns. And then Jacob Shortell, 32 catches, 342 yards, and 2 touchdowns out of the backfield. Pat Angerer led our team with 122 tackles on the season. Robert Mathis ended up with 15 sacks, while Dwight Freeney had 14. Philly Moala, 6.5 sacks. Bob Sanders, 5 sacks. Craig Terrell, the rookie, 2.5. Drake Nevis, 1 sack, along with Jerry Hughes. Gerard Powers led our team with 4 interceptions. Verlon Beasley, the rookie, had 3 on the season. 2 of those came in the game against Pittsburgh. Pat Angerer also had 3 interceptions. Bob Sanders, Melvin Bullitt, Antoine Bethea, and Kelvin Hayden each had 2, and then Gary Brackett had 1. A lot of forced fumbles by our defense this season. I mean, golly, Pat Angerer and Bob Sanders each had 4, and then a lot of those were recovered, some by Reggie Wayne, Jeff Saturday, Peyton Manning, of course. And then Verlon Beasley had the 1 defensive touchdown, the pick 6 that we saw in the Pittsburgh game. And then Gary Brackett had the other one. It appears to have been a fumble recovery that he returned 45 yards for a touchdown. Adam Vinatieri, 23 for 29 on the season on field goals with a 52-yard long. He had 1 blocked on the year and then went perfect, 45 for 45 on extra points. Pat McAfee, 112 punts for an average of 45.9 yards per punt with 43 inside the 20, 17 touchbacks, and a long of 68. We're going to go ahead and move on to the divisional round. We're going to see who will end up playing in the next round of the playoffs. So we're going to be going up against the Kansas City Chiefs, who are 8-8 on the season in the divisional round. And we're going to go ahead and simulate 2 next week and see if we make it to the conference championship game. So we beat the Chiefs, and we are in the conference championship against the New England Patriots, who went 14-2. They were the only team to beat us at all this season. And they won in overtime in New England. Now they're coming here to Lucas Oil Stadium. We're going to hop into this game and see how it ends up going. Here we are, the classic rivalry. Tom Brady versus Peyton Manning. A trip to the Super Bowl on the line here. So here at the end of the third quarter, we are down 16-7. We need to get something going here on offense. Oh, and we got White over the middle. So at the end of the third quarter, we're down by 9. It's a 2-score game here. We got to make a comeback against the New England Patriots here at home if we want to end up going to the Super Bowl. We've got Collie over the middle on that quick in route, and that's going to be 9 yards there. Going to throw it out to Austin Collie on the quick out, and he's going to get good yardage down at the 34-yard line here. Oh, and Manning goes down, sacked by Hollier on that play. It's a loss of 10 here. Clark gets the pass. This is 4-down territory here, possibly. And no, the Colts will come out for a field goal attempt here. Trying to pull within 6. Vinatieri's kick. It is up. And it is good. The 52-yard field goal is good. And the Colts are within 6 here. And the Patriots offense back out on the field. It's an end around to Wes Welker. But Verlon Beasley's there for the tackle. It's going nowhere. Brady back to throw here. And Brady's going down. Nevis in on the sack. It'll be 3rd and 21 now. Patriots in a strong formation. They hand it to Woodhead. Freeney gets there. And it's going to be a tackle for loss here. And the Patriots will have to punt from their own 7-yard line. Colts looking at pretty good field position here if they can get a decent return late in this fourth quarter. And Shortell will be able to return this one from the 45. And he'll get to about the 49-yard line of New England here. So Colts starting in plus territory to start this drive down 6 with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line. Manning back to throw. And it's nearly intercepted. He was looking for Collie on that out route. Lucky that didn't get picked. It's 2nd down now. Manning throws to Garçon over the middle. That'll be caught by Pierre Garçon, and it'll be a 1st down here coming up for Indianapolis. If you're Indianapolis here, you want to score with literally 0 time left on the clock. You do not want to give Tom Brady a chance to come and answer any sort of scoring that you do on this drive, as Shortell breaks the tackle there and is able to get good yardage up. Second down now. Manning back to throw, and he's going to get it to Shortell here on this screenplay, and Shortell's going to get brought down at the 8-yard line, and that should take us here to the 2-minute warning, where the Colts will have first and goal when we come back. Manning will hand off here to Jacob Shortell, and Shortell is into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And I bet all the Colts fans are thinking, did we leave too much time? Did the rookie score too fast? Did we give Tom Brady too much time on the other side? Vinatieri to take the lead here with this extra point, and it is good. So Tom Brady and the Patriots trail by 1 here with less than 2 minutes remaining. All 3 timeouts remain here for the Patriots. Oh, and what a great play by Tom Brady. He gets it to Wells. That's a huge play. And they're going to hurry up to the line here. Brady back to throw here. He's looking, and that's going to be incomplete over the middle. It'll be second down now. That'll stop the clock here with 1:36 remaining in this game. And Brady's going down. Robert Mathis brings him down. Back at midfield. 3rd and 18 coming up. Timeout, New England. A huge play there for this Colts defense. Robert Mathis with the play. And that's huge. That backs them out of field goal range as Brady finds Tate over the middle. Patriots call timeout here. 1:28 remaining. And they will be getting ready for a field goal here. Colts will not appear try to ice Gostkowski. The kick from Gostkowski is up. And no good! It's no good! It's short! Off the crossbar! The Colts sideline goes crazy! They're going to the Super Bowl! Manning will hand to Shortell here. He just needs to hang on to the ball. And Shortell has room to run here. And he's going to give himself up at the 15-yard line. A huge play that could have been a touchdown. But the rookie wisely goes down and forces New England to call their final timeout. So Peyton Manning knees it down, and that will do it. The Colts are going to the Super Bowl, baby. Listen to that Colts crowd. They know.
Stay right there. They catch the post-game wrap-up. Now let's take a look at the Gatorade performer.
Garcon, 3 catches, 81 yards, and a touchdown on the day. Vinatieri, that extra point that gave them the lead. And there they go, the Colts team, who in 2 weeks will play for an NFL championship. Colts win 17-16 in a thriller here in the AFC Championship game. So here we are at the Super Bowl in New Orleans, going up against the 12-4 Philadelphia Eagles, who I believe, if I am correct, this is the Michael Vick Eagles. Let me check their roster. They have Deshaun Jackson, Trent Cole, Asante Samuel, and yep, there he is, Michael Vick, 32 years old with 90 speed. Ooh, this is going to be a difficult game for us. But hopefully we can end up winning our 2nd Super Bowl for Peyton Manning as a member of the Colts. Here we are, Super Bowl 57. In New Orleans. There's Michael Vick and the Eagles. The Colts, last time they were in the Super Bowl 44, they were defeated by the New Orleans Saints. Now they're in New Orleans for Peyton Manning's 3rd shot at a championship.
The Super Bowl is underway.
And there they are, the Philadelphia Eagles, the NFC Championship winners, led by Michael Vick and Trent Cole.
McAfee looks ready to send it deep.
We're going for an onside kick here to start off the Super Bowl.
Kick is very short.
Oh, and we don't get it. We don't get it. Pat McAfee tried for the onside kick. They were backed up. We tried, but we didn't get it. Oh, my. They come out in the Wildcat to start this game off. LaShawn McCoy in at quarterback. He'll hand it off to Jeremy Maclin. Kelvin Hayden gets around Michael Vick and was able to make the tackle in the backfield for a loss of 1, though.
And Chrissy is definitely primed to be a
Vick back to throw. He finds Maclin, and he's going to be brought down about a yard short of the first down. And it looks like the Eagles will get ready to punt this one away from the 37. You'd think maybe they'd be a little more aggressive after recovering that onside kick. And it's a fake! It's a fake and incomplete! So the Colts will take over at the 37-yard line. Manning back to throw. Gets it to Reggie Wayne over the middle. Quick throw there to Wayne. Gets a few yards on that one. Manning deep down the field to Dallas Clark. Clark 33 yards with the catch at the 27 of Philadelphia now. Manning, quick back shoulder throw to Jacob Tamme. Gets good yardage there. 19 yards down to the 8-yard line. Manning back to throw.
Still looking for an open man.
And he's going to throw into the end zone for Reggie Wayne. And Wayne catches it. And the Colts are on the board first here in the Super Bowl. Michael Vick taking off. And he's going to get hit hard. But he'll pick up 14 yards. A good run there by Michael Vick. And you wonder if this Colts defense will start using some contain or QB spy methods to try and prevent runs like that. Vick back to throw again. And this time they will use a spy. And Vick fumbles it. And Pat Angerer falls on it. The Colts have the ball here in the Super Bowl. Manning back to throw here. He's going to the end zone. Jacob Tamme, first play after the turnover. And the Colts are back in the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Vick back to throw again here. He's going deep. It's one-on-one again. And Bob Sanders is there to break up the pass. It'll be fourth down, Philadelphia. Manning. And he can't get rid of it. And he's going to be sacked on that play by Slaughter. Appropriately named for what he just did to Peyton on that play. Blew up that play.
Weaver gets the carry. And the tackle was made.
One gap. If one guy blows it.
Vick back to throw again. It's a three-man rush, and he's going to find his man Deshaun Jackson along the right side for a 19-yard catch. Vick back to throw again. And he's only going to get a couple yards there on that scramble. They had the QB spy ready for him there. Be about a 44-yard field goal attempt. The kick is up, and it is good. So the Eagles are finally on the board, 14-3 with 3.5 minutes left here in the first half.
That throw is dangerous.
Manning back to throw, and he's going to get hit. Sacked on the play. Asante Samuel on the corner blitz. Manning play action back to throw. He finds Dallas Clark, and Clark stretches, and he gets the first down. Vinatieri, the kick, no good. Manning play action here back to throw. He's going to lob this one deep. Jacob Tamme makes the catch. A huge play, completely flips field, goes from their own 20 down to the 23 of Philadelphia. A lot of people would say Peyton doesn't have the arm left to make that throw. Well, he just proved he does. Manning back to throw again here. He's going to go into the end zone. Incomplete. No! Clark caught it off the tip! Dallas Clark off the tip! Catches it and goes out of bounds. But he got his feet in. It's a touchdown for the Colts. Vinatieri is good on the extra point, so the Colts have a 21-3 lead on Philadelphia here late in the first half. Peyton has 3 touchdown passes here in the first half. The Colts will get the ball to start the second half. Manning, another handoff here to Jacob Shortell. And Jacob Shortell finds room. He's got the Jets. He's turned them on. Jacob Shortell, the rookie, will not be caught. All the way down for the touchdown. 72 yards. And Dwight Freeney gets there to bring down Michael Vick for the sack in the Super Bowl. Vick, low snap here. He's going to try and scramble, and he'll only get a couple yards again. Ever since that one big scramble, the Colts have implemented a QB spy on basically every play, and that has really negated Michael Vick's ability to scramble out of the pocket, and they haven't done really any designed runs for Vick or any read option plays, so hasn't really been able to use those legs as he's going to overthrow his man there, and it'll be another 4th down for this Eagles offense that hasn't gotten anything going today. Manning back to throw again, and he's going down on this one. Knew there wasn't anything he could do, just took the sack from Patterson there. It'll be 2nd and long coming up now for the Colts. Manning back to throw again, and he's going to find Austin Collie. It won't be quite a 1st down, but it will be close enough where they could attempt an Adam Vinatieri field goal here, and that's exactly what they'll do from 48 yards. Vinatieri looking to make up for that miss earlier, and he will. Fits it in, and the Colts take a 31-3 lead here against the Eagles. And like they did to start off this game, the Eagles come out in a Wildcat formation. LaShawn McCoy in at the quarterback. And it'll be a fake, but Dwight Freeney comes in to bring down LaShawn McCoy. And the Eagles, again, forced to punt this ball away. Short tail. Oh, what a throw to Pierre Garçon down the left sideline. Peyton Manning fits it in there. Down at the 18. Manning back to throw here. And he's going to get hit again by Patterson. This Colts O-line has not been able to keep Manning protected well here in this second half. Thankfully, they do have the lead to rely on.
After the sack, they're going to be looking at a 3rd down and long play here.
Joseph Adai with a carry. He actually loses a yard there. McKell gets into the backfield. Vinatieri comes out for yet another field goal attempt here.
Situation, I think right now the coach is saying I have more faith in my defense to
dumps it out left.
So the Eagles finally starting to move the ball here in this second half. Vick back to throw here, and he's going to get hit as he throws by Nevis. Throws it up into coverage, and it's going to fall incomplete. A lot of people had hands from both teams on that ball. And Peyton Manning knees it down. And that will do it. The Indianapolis Colts are Super Bowl champions.
It's over. The ultimate NFL victory is all theirs. They are Super Bowl champions. What an incredible effort to cap an incredible season. All year long, they believed in themselves, and each victory not only defied doubters, it exhilarated their fans, and now no one can question their success as they've risen all the way to the top to be the bearers of the Lombardi Trophy. Pop the champagne and ready the parade. This team is going home as the cream of the entire NFL crop, standing tall as number 1.
There he is, holding the Super Bowl MVP trophy. Peyton Manning, Jim Caldwell, Roger Goodell to hold this one up. Manning holding up his 2nd Lombardi trophy as a member of the Colts. There's Dallas Clark, Jacob Tamme, Waters.
While fireworks bellow high in the night sky around them. This moment, witnessed by the world, when they can truly call themselves Super Bowl champions. This game's big plays and magical moments are now part of NFL lore, to be replayed over and over again. A highlight reel of charged memories that show that this team was capable of taking hold of this moment, capable of becoming historic. And on the other sideline, the creep of doubt and second-guessing brought on by heartbreak, that they came within one win of immortality, only to see the stars had written a different script, one in which their daydreams of victory were dashed. What a feeling for these players, ongoing sense of accomplishment they'll carry with them their entire lives. And a victory this community can forever cherish. It's a win that has eluded so many superstars who have tried. And these men now know it is a gift to rise to the top, to exist even for a second at such a rare height. A bond has been formed that can never be broken, and the spoils are immeasurable.
There it is. We are Super Bowl champions. Stats on the game: Peyton Manning, Super Bowl MVP, 15 of 23, 275 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Jacob Shortell, 8 carries for 91 yards with that huge 75-yard touchdown run. Jacob Tammy, 3 catches for 109 yards and a touchdown. Dallas Clark, 3 catches, 74 yards and a touchdown. Pierre Garcon, 3 catches for 54 yards. Austin Collie, 2 catches for 25 yards. And then Reggie Wayne, 2 catches for 10 yards and a touchdown. Moala and Brackett led us, along with Hayden, with 5 tackles on the game. Dwight Freeney had the only sack of the game on Michael Vick. No interceptions on the day, but we did have the forced fumble that was recovered by Pat Angerer. Adam Vinatieri, 4 for 4 on extra points, 2 for 3 on field goals, and that is it. We have won a Super Bowl in our second season, so now we have to go to the offseason and see if Peyton Manning comes back for another year or if he hangs him up. So Brian Waters, our starting left guard, does retire, but Peyton Manning does not, so this series will continue for at least one more episode. LaDainian Tomlinson retires as a member of the Bengals. Takeo Spikes retires. Charles Woodson retires. And Randy Moss retires. So again, we have some guys that we need to re-sign. Dwight Freeney, Jeff Saturday, Adam Vinatieri. We definitely want Verlon Beasley back after a great rookie year. Moala's coming back. Chris Houston will come back. Basically, all these guys will come back, I feel. Maybe some of these lower guys will let walk to save a little bit of money. But definitely, basically from Pat McAfee up, they're all coming back. I did realize I forgot to look at the awards for last season. So last year was the 2012 season. Peyton Manning made the Pro Bowl, AFC Quarterback of the Year, Offensive Player of the Year, and MVP. And then also NFL Offensive Player of the Year, Quarterback of the Year, and MVP. Reggie Wayne was a Pro Bowler and was also AFC and NFL Wide Receiver of the Year. Dallas Clark made the Pro Bowl. Bobby Williams made the Pro Bowl. Robert Mathis made the Pro Bowl and was AFC D Lineman of the Year. Dwight Freeney also made the Pro Bowl. Bob Sanders made the Pro Bowl. And Pat McAfee made the Pro Bowl. So there are the rewards for last season. That'll be it for this episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We won a Super Bowl. We're going to have at least one more, maybe more episodes coming out with this season. So make sure to hit the subscribe button if you want to catch those. And if you did enjoy this video, please make sure to hit the like button. Thank you all again for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.